Hi, I have two can openers here, and I was just about to throw out one of them or maybe both of them, but I decided to do a brief review before I throw them out. It's nice having a can opener, it can open the cans real fast. But what I discovered about can openers is that the most important part about a can opener is not the motor, but it is the blade. Because, like for example, here I have Traditions. This one I paid less than $10 for it. It was on sale, and it's a nice unit. But the motor is good. But the problem with this can opener is that the way it's made, when you put a heavy can on it, it tends to tilt over. And here's the blade that goes in here. The problem with this is that this blade gets very dull and it wears down, and after a while it cannot open a can. We actually have to use a knife and punch a hole in the can, and then after we put it on it and it will work. So what I discover about the can openers is the blade. Like this one. This one had a sharp blade. This is a pretty old machine. This one is probably about 10 years old, believe it or not. And most time people are demonstrating things. They talk about the brand new ones. I'm telling you about ones that we have used for a long time. Now, this is a Proctor Silex. The problem again was the blade. Now, here's the difference between the Traditions and the Proctor Silex. The Traditions, the blade will stay in. It's fine. You don't have to worry about it. This one broke in two, and I threw it out by mistake. Sorry, but this hole where you put the blade in, after a while, it wears out and it keeps falling out. Sometimes we just can't find the blade. The blade will just fall out. It's so loose. And sometimes even while you're cutting the can, if you don't put it in properly, it falls out. But it has a very good sharp blade in comparison to this one, which has a very soft blade which wears down very easily. This one is less than a year old. They're about a year old. And the blade is pretty much done, and they don't sell the parts for them. So that's the thing. So whenever you're going to buy a can opener, don't worry too much about the motor and all of that. Those don't normally go. It's the blade. Will it stay in, and will it stay sharp? Is it hard, or will it wear down on you? And will it stand up when you put a can on it? Because when you put a big can on this one, it is tilting over, so you have to be holding it if it's a heavy can. So those are the three things I find that three things you have to look for when buying a can opener. The blade is number one. Is it a hard blade? Will it stay in, or will it fall out? And two, will it stand up while you're cutting? But if you're to buy one of the two, this is the tough guy, Proctor Silex. It's more expensive, but this one, as I said, is about 10 years old. So this is proof that it is really a good machine until that part went. Okay? So that's my brief review on my experience with can openers.